Thank you, Minecraft, for basically everything. For being such an amazing game with creative freedom. For being a simple and easily accessible game. A game both young and old are definitely able to enjoy. And thank you for creating moments no other game is able to make. For scaring the shit out of me when a creeper charges up from behind. For making me feel happy when I find my first diamonds in a new started world. And for giving me heavy heart pounds when I somehow survive a tough situation. This game is something special. There is a reason it was and still is popular. And no other game ever managed to recapture its magic. It's a world where you can let your creativity go crazy. A place where you can do the most ridiculous things with friends and strangers. A game where you can calm down and just relax. And nowadays, remember the old times. Let it be 8, 5 or 2 years since you've been really invested in this game. You may or may not have found your way back to it and are now enjoying it just as much as you used to. Because even if it was unpopular and cringy for quite some time, you just want to remember how much fun you've had. And maybe have the same fun again. You want to go back to your house after a long ass mining trip. Put all the iron in the furnace, get some space into your inventory, and go to sleep while the soundtrack fades in. You want to finish a huge building again and decorate it from the inside until it finally turns into something beautiful. Or at least these are some of the things that I want to experience again. And yes, those things happened. I'm having a lot of fun with this game again. Maybe even more fun than I used to have at times. Minecraft's soundtrack is one of the things that makes this game as unique as it is. And yes, each game's soundtrack makes the game more iconic and unique. But Minecraft is not just that, but it's very special in its own way. Remember how I talked about how this game makes moments? Well, the soundtrack undertones these moments or can even make something entirely normal special. Like sleeping in a bed and watching the sun go down and then up again can be even more special when, for example, Sweden plays. Another thing that makes this game special is how you can build literally everything. You can create a medieval, fantasy or a modern city. It's all possible, even if the game goes in terms of mobs, tools and stuff, definitely into a medieval fantasy direction. You can still build a military facility or a tourist isle. You can, and yes, I repeat myself here, let your creativity go crazy. And with commands and mods, any limit Minecraft has set can be overcome. This game's community is astounding. Awesome buildings, maps, command structures and mods are such a big part of this game, and it wouldn't be the same without them. But you cannot look past all the YouTube content that was created based on this game. Parody songs, animations, fun and entertaining Let's Play series, it's all there. And it's amazing. Back in the days when I was younger, I used to watch this stuff and then try to do the same stuff myself next day. And now I'm watching this stuff again, feeling as nostalgic as when playing the actual game. Thank you, Notch, for creating this game. Thank you, Mojang, for still expanding it and adding new stuff, even if I don't support everything. And thank you, C418, for creating a very special soundtrack for a very special game. My journey with this game began 5 years ago on the Xbox 360. I had one main survival world where I would build ridiculous buildings, and even though having many hours of playtime in it, I did not have a single piece of diamond armor. When I switched from console to PC, I never found my way back to survival, and I don't know why. And when I got bored from multiplayer as well, I didn't really touch this game for a long time. I tried to get back to it multiple times, but it never worked. Until February 2019. I created this world called fucking LOL and have been playing a lot there since. I think it definitely rivals my original world on the Xbox 360 in terms of how often I play. In this world, I have already done some nice things, and I started to appreciate things I never really cared about before, like for example music discs. I am so happy I found my way back to this game, and even if I lose connection to it again, I will definitely get back to it someday. I will always love this game, no matter how much someone could mess it up. It is a simple, beautiful game and a strong nostalgia carrier. And this is why I will say again, thank you. Thank you, Minecraft, for being a big part of my childhood. Thank you for still being a part of me. Thank you for those awesome memories that I can explore again by just visiting the old worlds. Thank you for being a game where I can create my own world and story. Thank you for making me sad when I lose my stuff or my dog in lava. And thank you for making me laugh when I see the same thing happening to someone else. Thank you for being a stunning game, even though you're actually just a block game. Thank you for having a soundtrack that will instantly calm me down as soon as I hear it. Thank you for, even though having changed a lot, you still feel like the same game in many regards. Thank you, Minecraft, for being there, for existing, and happy birthday.